you, Alex. This is Lindsey Hughey, and I'm going to be handling the financials, speaking of the financials for the Chesapeake GasFrac Alliance, and that's going to be going on in Eagle for Shell. We're going to focus our efforts here in the red. The white portion is land that we've already procured, and this is in the Eagle for Shell area. The green area is going to be the oil window. The yellow is the wet gas window, and this is dry gas window below hand. We're going to primarily focus our wells, our 33 wells, in the oil window and focus on that activity. First year, we're asking for $100 million and cash for do that. We're going to put $28 million in reserves. 71 is going to be used for drilling completion. $820,000 for facilities, lease, and seismic. And some other assets. 2016, we're going to get some efficiencies and scale. Some costs are going to go down a little bit. You're not going to see them just right here just yet, but we will have some efficiencies right there. Drilling completion stays pretty consistent right there. One of the benefits of using GasFrac, we're going to get a reduction in variability in drilling performance using this GasFrac technology. Also, there's no water to be used during the fracking process, so that saves logistics costs. We don't have to truck in 5 to 8 million gallons of water for each well, average being approximately like 5 million waters for the Eagle for Shell. And these efficiencies are going to unlock significant value and increase our initial production flow with using GasFrac technology. Okay, I'm going to go to the next page. It's going to be our operational budget. In our operational budget, you will see right here we have set up for a rig $37,000 for 2015 rig day work. Rig and work day, it's going to be $120,000 a day. Fluids and chemicals. See, this right here will be significantly lower than a traditional frac because we're not bringing that water in. We don't have those costs associated with that. Our formation stimulation is going to be a little bit higher using GasFrac, but we get it back on the initial production rate, and our flowback ratio, back rates will be higher. We allocated some money for contingencies. Our casing, the cement and steel that we're going to have casing, that stays the same. Essentially, everything else is going to be the same. Like I said, formation stimulation will be just a little bit higher. Now, the benefits of using GasFrac is right here. With traditional frac, you make it a 30 to 40, maybe 50% effective frac length. With GasFrac, you're able to get 80 to 100% effective frac length. So therefore, you don't. That's how that initial production rate it gets increased. Now on the performance balance sheet right here, let me go up just a little bit. The performance balance sheet. This 15.12. This 15 million. This is how I came up with the 15 million for this. I calculated at $70 a barrel with 1.2 thousand barrels equivalent a day at 180 pumping days for the 2015. For 2016, I calculated it at $172 a barrel at 1.48 thousand barrels equivalent a day with 260 pumping days. 2017, I calculated that at $75 a barrel with 1.8 barrels a day equivalent, 1.86 thousand barrels a day equivalent with 285 pumping days. And that's how I came up with that 39 million, 35 million, 28 million right there. Alright, proved properties. And 2015, there was no new land purchase right there. These are proved properties. Appreciated, obviously, that number is significant, but it's not money that's coming out of pocket. It's what our assets that we already incurred, that we've already purchased. Unproved properties are I have that allocated at roughly 800 million right there. Wells in progress, we're going to do 11 wells every year over 3 years, so a total of 33 wells. Total assets, with the land is our properties is at significant value for our assets. That's how I came up with this value right here for our land. And that's just in the Eagle for Shell. Now, for our pro forma balance sheet liabilities, alright, So on our royalties right here, I have this calculated 18%. After fees and everything was done, it came out to be 16.2% after our expenses that that our customers are going to get. Accounts payable, 18.15 million. Midstream costs is our significant cost because we got to get our product to market, and that's going to be 21 million right there. 2016, we're going to get some efficiencies because we're going to have some pipelines coming in and reduce that cost a little bit for some of these wells, and that's going to go down. 2017 goes back up. Just some, in theory, we've incurred some new costs coming in. Investment capital, 100 million. 2016, 82 million 5. 2017, 85 million that we're going to be asking for. All right. Income statement for this project. Now, these rates come from the performance balance sheet right here, oil and gas sales. Drilling expense is going to be 74 million. Taxes 5.75. Exploration costs, I put that 1.2. Depreciating 122. So total operating expenses sit at 213. All right. This is going to be our revenue right here for 2016, 2017. Revenue 39 million. All right. These costs are pretty self-explanatory right there. Income from interest and income from operations. It's going to be 15.2, coming back down. Everything's coming back down. Subtracted by interest expense, our net income, $6 million the first year. Again, but due to increased initial production flow, IP flow, and flowbacks, we're going to be able to pump more oil out of the ground using GasFrac. It's going to be 35 million year 2 and 39 million year 3, 2017 cumulative. All right. Human resources and R&D. Human resources and R&D. Human resources and R&D. Our average employee hourly rate is going to be $26.44 approximately, and that's keeping in with the industry average. Keep quality employees. We're not losing a lot of employees to other companies. Our specialists and managers make approximately $50 an hour, blended, which gives us a blended rate of $35 an hour. Design. It's a 3-2 split for employee manager split. And we have roughly 5,000 people in the Eagle Ford Shale. And this would be our operating budget for year 2015, 2016, 2017, and 2018. Did a 5-year total. And ran that for 5 years because you want to develop that talent and show how that talent is appreciating value for the organization. Again, GasFrac technology has the benefit to increase our initial production flow, reduce our water impact. So cities like Denton, Texas, who've instituted a frac ban, we can still operate in those type of environments, and we're going to save a lot of money on water resources, water allocation, and it's just going to be a cleaner frac with higher initial paybacks on the well. Again, I appreciate y'all listening to our presentation about Chesapeake GasFrac Alliance, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask at this time. Thank you.